Hey my loves, let's talk. So on my way to work today, and first let me just say I hope y'all have an amazing day. I hope you had a wonderful week, and some of y'all are ready for this weekend. I know it's been so cold outside. I don't know where all of y'all are, but here in Atlanta, Georgia, it's been about like steady 35 degrees, and coming from San Diego and Phoenix, Arizona for the last 30 years, like this is all new to me. But that brings me to my point. 2 years ago, the Lord told me when I was laying down, it was so clear. I grabbed my phone and I just started typing away. The Lord told me that things were going to start feeling a lot unfamiliar. And when I think of unfamiliarity, I think about being uncomfortable. And on my way to work today, it was drizzling, and I was like, Lord, I was just talking and just having a good time with the Lord in traffic. And the Lord told me to tell his children that y'all are real. Like, hear me out. Some of y'all feel like your relationships are on the rocks. Your finances are on the rocks. You don't know whether you should apply for this job or move out of this city or move out of this apartment or buy a house. You really don't know what you want to do, and it gives you an uneasy, uncomfortable feeling. But at the same time, you're comfortable with not worshiping the Lord. You're comfortable with not reading and praying and fasting and doing things that God's children does almost like second nature. So my message to y'all is to get steady. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to love God and you're going to know God, then do that with your whole heart. Just like you give your whole heart into those relationships, you give your whole heart into that job interview or that promotion that's coming up. The same effort that we put into these things and these people, we got to give that effort to God and watch your world change. And yes, it does sometimes feel uncomfortable because you're not used to it. But after you go through that unfamiliarity stage, then go through that wilderness, then the promised land, you have to understand the promised land is there. It just requires discipline and self-control. And as a life coach, I speak on breaking bad habits, and a lot of us have so many things that we do, me included, that we gotta break these bad habits because it keeps us further away from the promise, and it keeps us further away from that which God has for us. We can point the finger and make excuses all day, but success does not come from comfort zones and execution versus excuses. We got to eliminate excuses and be great. Be diligent in everything you do, whether it's your finances, paying bills, parenting, relationships. Let's do it together. Let's take a stand and commit to serving God with our whole heart and giving everything we got to God. And I had made a post yesterday that said, is it possible, just maybe, that we are committing to him or her and we're not getting the response that we want out of that relationship because we're not even committing to the one who formed us when we were in our mother's womb. Like, I felt that heavy when it laid on me, and I was like, Lord, like, these people gonna look at me like I'm all types of judgy, but it's not. It's the truth. We put so much energy and effort into these people and things, and we just put God on the back burner. And as I continue to give messages and share messages, I want y'all to understand that I share this in love. I share this through experience. I share this because there is so many times that I put God on the back burner. I'm like, oh, I love God. I'm just singing church songs and I'm just, going through the motions without actually giving it my whole heart. And I will forever in a day tell y'all how amazing and how much peace I have in knowing that I gave God my all today. And he shows me through people and messages and just little signs and wonders that he's right there with me. God is right there with me. I can feel his energy. I can feel everything about my relationship with God growing because I made God first. I put God first. I sought God first because I was tired of being sick and tired. I know some of y'all are feeling this video because you're so tired. You feel like giving up. You feel like throwing in the towel. You feel like what else can you do? And you're backed up in a corner. You're stuck between a rock and a hard place. I know it all too well. And I'm not going to get on this video on the World Wide Web and just lie to y'all through my teeth. That ain't me. Y'all know me. That's not my character. I share the truth with y'all because I want y'all to become free. I want y'all to have freedom in your lives, in your household, in your finances, because that is what God wants for us. God wants the best for us. And the word says that he has plans for us of a future and of hope. And I know that the more we dig into our word, the more we begin to build our faith in God. And that's it, y'all. I'm super cold. I don't want to be at work today, but you know what? Bills got to get paid. And if a man does not work, he does not eat. So, or woman. So, yeah, I hope y'all catching this message. Commit, be diligent, be great, stay warm. And just remember, in order to move forward in life, we have to take risks and chances and have faith, and just know that we are trusting in God to carry us along the way and show us the way and put the right people in place and open the right doors at the right time, because we all know that God's timing is perfect. It's not too late and it's not too early, okay? So y'all gonna get me on here and I'll just keep going for days on how good God is. But I don't want to make this video long. I just wanted to share with y'all how I felt in my spirit that some of y'all are uneasy, and it's been ongoing. It's every single day. You're wanting an answer. You know, you want God to just shout from heaven and say, you know, go do this, go do that, when God is within us, and we have to be able to know that and believe it and walk in it by faith every single day, and begin to see our worlds change and stop feeling so uneasy when we wake up and when we go to bed and throughout the day, and putting band-aids on situations that the Lord can heal. So that's it. Cherie Denise. Until next time, peace, love, and praise.